The laughter of the Galderian delegation echoed through the grand hall of the Interstellar Assembly. Their multifaceted eyes glittered with amusement as they surveyed the human ambassador, his form appearing almost comically frail beside their towering, multi-limbed bodies. "And you believe yourselves worthy of a seat at this table with these soft, primitive bodies," said one of the Galderians as a ripple of chuckles spread through the alien representatives. Humanity's first contact with extraterrestrial life hadn't been the glorious meeting of equals we'd envisioned. The advanced civilizations of the galaxy saw us as weak, underdeveloped, barely a footnote in the vast expanse of intelligent life. Our softer forms, lacking the natural armor, the imposing size, or the exotic adaptations of many alien species, made us objects of pity or even ridicule. The years that followed were ones of quiet endurance. Mocked in diplomatic circles, dismissed as potential allies, humanity toiled in obscurity. We watched as alliances formed, trade routes bloomed, and technologies were shared all without us. The laughter of the Galderians had become a bitter soundtrack to our isolation. But beneath the surface, a different tune was being composed. Human ingenuity, fueled by a quiet rage against the condescension of the cosmos, had turned inward. Our greatest minds focused not on changing our bodies but on transcending them. Labs hidden across the world hummed with secretive energy. Resources were poured into a singular project that held the promise of retaliation, of respect. Then came the day of reckoning. A Galderian trade convoy, laden with exotic goods, passed through the edge of human-controlled space. It was a route they'd traveled countless times, sneering at the primitive apes who could only watch. This time, however, something new awaited them. The convoy's long-range scanners flared with an impossible energy reading. Before the Galderians could react, 10 figures materialized from the void, encircling their ships. Metallic giants clad in sleek-powered armor, they moved with an impossible blend of speed and power. These weren't humans, they were avatars of human intellect and defiance. The comms crackled, not with the Galderians' usual haughty demands, but with a single, steel-edged human voice. "Remember those primitive bodies you laughed at? Say hello to Project Titan." The Titan suits tore into the convoy with brutal efficiency. Particle beams sliced through shields that had scoffed at lesser weaponry. Magnetic clamps ripped into hulls, exposing the panicked Galderians to the merciless void. There was no battle, no contest, it was a display of absolute human dominance. News of the incident spread across the galaxy faster than any trade route. The aliens who'd dismissed humanity recoiled in shock and a newfound, grudging respect. The Interstellar Assembly, once filled with condescending chuckles, now buzzed with nervous whispers. Delegations that had treated our ambassadors with aloof dismissal rushed to Earth, offering treaties, collaborations, begging for a glimpse of the power armor technology. The humans, after so long on the sidelines, now held the cards. Yet the suits were more than instruments of war, they were tools of leverage. With each tense negotiation, humanity didn't just earn a place in the galactic community, we carved out a place of power. Trade agreements were signed not out of pity, but out of genuine need for what we could offer. Alliances were forged on the back of respect, not charity. The day a human ambassador, clad in the polished chrome of a Titan suit, took their seat within the Interstellar Assembly, a new era dawned. Though our bodies might still seem primitive to some, the echo of the Galderian laughter had faded, replaced by a wary acknowledgement humanity wasn't strong by chance but by choice. And we'd chosen not to change our forms but to make them irrelevant. The impact of Project Titan rippled through the centuries. Our newfound status fueled advancements in countless fields. Human scientists shared medical breakthroughs that extended the lives of countless species, techniques born of the need to keep the fragile bodies within the suits alive longer. Artists unleashed a surge of creativity, no longer bound by the preconceptions of primitive aesthetics. Our unique perspective was suddenly desirable. And perhaps the greatest change of all was subtler. Amongst the next generation of humans, the old sting of being considered weak faded. It was replaced with quiet pride. Sure, other species may have evolved stronger claws or sharper senses, but humanity had its own unique strength. The relentless will to improve, to adapt, to turn perceived weakness into unimaginable power. There were still those who doubted, those who whispered that humanity was a one-trick pony, our power solely reliant on our suits. They were inevitably proven wrong. When the Krayler swarm, a hive species notorious for overwhelming foes with sheer numbers, arrived at the borders of our alliance, they did not find easy prey. Instead, they met human strategists who'd turned our primitive understanding of adaptability into a battlefield doctrine of unparalleled flexibility, supported by Titan shock troops as devastating as ever. Humanity's place in the galaxy had been forged in mockery, tempered in silent struggle, and unleashed in an awe-inspiring display of technological might. But our true strength would always lie in our greatest asset, not the suits that encased our bodies, but the indomitable human spirit that conceived them. If you loved this HFY sci-fi story, smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more tales of humanity's awesome potential.